This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Wednesday, July 8th, another day with lots of sun, heat, and a possible afternoon thunderstorm. The high will be 100, mostly clear this evening with a low of 81. Here are today's headlines. Several North Texas counties, including Dallas County, have reported or are investigating cases of cyclosporiasis, a diarrhea-inducing intestinal illness. Texas is one of more than 17 states nationwide that have reported cases of cyclosporiasis, which is caused by a parasite found in contaminated food and water. Nationwide, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported 145 cases of the illness from the beginning of May to the middle of June. The CDC gives a range of between 11 and 30 people sickened in Texas in that time period, but that count is delayed. A spokesperson for the Texas Department of State Health Services said 48 cases have been reported in Texas from the beginning of May through July 6th, with 5 needing to be hospitalized. Dr. Philip Wang, the Dallas County Public Health Director, told the Dallas Morning News on Tuesday that the county is investigating 8 to 10 potential cases of the illness. Cyclosporiasis cases are reported each year, Wang said, but it's beginning to look like there are more cases this year than in previous years. Local health officials confirmed to the news on Tuesday morning that Collin and Denton counties have seen 2 cases of the illness. In other news, former Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Kneeland had stage 1 CTE when he died by suicide in November. That's according to an announcement from the Concussion and CTE Foundation on Tuesday. CTE, or chronic traumatic encephalopathy, is a disease likely caused by repeated head injuries, according to the Mayo Clinic. Stage 1 CTE has been linked to headaches, loss of attention and concentration, as well as short-term memory problems, depression, explosivity, and executive function issues in some individuals, according to the CTE Society. A 2023 study of about 150 athletes who played contact sports such as football, hockey, and rugby and died before age 30 found more than 40% had early-stage CTE. The 24-year-old Kneeland died by a self-inflicted gunshot near the team's facility in Frisco on November 6th. A police chase preceded Kneeland's death. Next up, Texas's school voucher-like program promised students with disabilities up to $30,000 to pay for private schooling. Records show that out of 28,700 students with special needs, fewer than 25 received the full amount. The Texas Education Freedom Accounts, a $1 billion program launching this fall, touted the $30,000 figure on flyers, on its website, and news releases. But the vast majority were awarded less than $20,000, according to records dated June 23rd and provided to the Dallas Morning News. The average amount awarded to students with special needs was $16,000, according to TEFA. Yet, tuition at private schools in the DFW area can reach far above that, sometimes over $40,000. And White Castle, the fast food company known for its square-shaped sliders, is planning its second Texas restaurant in Fort Worth. The news comes just a few weeks after White Castle broke ground on its first Texas restaurant in the colony. The company has a 105-year legacy of selling cheeseburgers, such a long history that some mistakenly believe White Castle had already come to Texas. But in fact, this fall's opening of the restaurant in Grandscape in the colony marks Texas's first White Castle. Construction on the one in Fort Worth will begin in early 2027. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.